I definitely grew up in a basketball household. I'm the youngest of three. My dad coached all three of us at one time or another. He made it known that if it was something you chose to do, you're going to definitely give full effort. And he gave his full effort to help us out in any way that he could. I played point guard, which is essentially, the coach on the court. I understood the game better than I really played the game, so I naturally wanted to be a coach growing up. I just never wanted to be that scorer. Like, my dad would ask me to take more shots. My mom would offer money for me to take more shots. I enjoyed throwing a nice pass. That mentality, I feel, is probably the best mentality for a coach to have, just because you have to have everyone else's interests at heart in order for your team to succeed. The school that I went to my last 2 years of high school was Eastside College Prep. I knew that team from 6th grade. We had played against them consistently in AAU, and then I transferred there from Bellarmine. And that shifted the whole trajectory of my life, because that's the only reason why I even applied to East Coast schools and ended up spending 4 years in Philadelphia. Philadelphia was good. I enjoyed it. It was a much different experience. Socially there, everybody was so segregated. Even though you had such diversity, they didn't really congregate and come together like they do in the Bay Area. The majority of the kids on the team are Indian. We have a kid that was born in Taiwan. We have a kid that is Egyptian. And surprisingly, we have no white kids, no black kids. But I think that's just a shifting dynamic in terms of East San Jose. Met Richard a little over 3 years ago. He was the only player that I saw on the court that was encouraging his team to play defense. And although he wasn't the greatest player, that struck an accord with me, just because I saw that he was at least trying to be good. As he plays the game more, I think that he'll develop and probably go a lot further than I went, and well, at least beyond high school, which is further than me.
The coach is so helpful. So Richard played for the coach for a few years. He learned a lot from the coach and from the team. As long as he liked it and he played hard, then right now he's improving. Even his size is small, but he still like it.
If you ask him what he wants to do with his life, he'll say NBA player. And you ask, well, do you have a backup? And there's no backup. I find that very encouraging, and I'm trying to help him be an NBA player any way that I can.